Well, how's it going? I'm Mark Duffy. Welcome to my channel. On today's episode, I'm going to try something different, something I've never even tried myself. Cleaning the sensor of not only one camera, but both my cameras. Because one camera I'm going to do right now, and then the other camera we're going to use for B-roll, because I did some last week and we'll do some this week. What can I say? I am totally unscripted for this, as always, but even more so because I've never done this before. I've checked over it and it needs it. So it's either do it myself or send it into a camera shop. And I figured, so I'll try it and see how I get on. And why not? Every ad you see on YouTube, they've already done it before. They know how to do it. I've had to watch all their videos to see how to do it, to see if I can do it. So if dummy me can do it, anyone can really do it, really. And even to prove so, let's see, what do you need to clean your camera? You need your camera, first of all. And then you need a blower and cleaning kit. So as you can see, I didn't even open it yet. I haven't even opened it yet, so it's like an unboxing, except I hate unboxings. What do we get in the pack? There's instructions. We won't listen to them. We listen to the YouTubers. Oh, I got the fancy ones, the one with the blue. I couldn't remember what ones I bought. So, yeah, so we got all these. Loads of them. So apparently they're only a single use, so you need to dump them as soon as you use them. And then it comes with a solution as well. So, and as far as I know from talking to friends of mine, 1 squirt will do. That sounds rude. Yeah, but like 1 squirt on it will do. And then as well as that, I went and got one of these things you would have seen like on Peter McKinnon and stuff like that there. So for looking at the sensor, I used to have a ring light. A ring light works really good. If you have a small macro ring light, works just as well. This has a magnifying glass on it. That's the only difference. You only need a little bit of soft light. Like sometimes I look when I have my softbox up, I will, I'll check it. You can see in the light. You can kind of see the little particles of dust. Before I put on a new lens or something like that, hold the camera upside down, give it a couple of blasts. I tend to move in different directions as well, not just straight on, maybe to the side a bit. The whole thing is just to try and move the dust from the sensor. And you'll notice that this one that I have has a filter to the back of it, so it's really only going to be blowing air at you, and it's not going to be sucking up any dust that's in the room. Doesn't look too bad for my eyes here, but I know if I go with this thing, yeah, you can kind of see a few that are stuck on it. There's a couple that are stuck on it, so let's hope this works. Yeah, I'm not looking forward to this, I have to say. I'm really not looking forward to this. So let's see how you do this. So what I've seen first of all is I need to put on the menu. So turn on the camera and go into the menu and go to the section that says cleaning mode. That's going to shake the sensor then and get rid of any dust as well. Ooh. So as far as I know right now, that sensor is locked in place, won't move, which then suits for us cleaning it. What I will do now is just give it another blast of air. And I'm actually just going to put the cap on as well. And what we'll do right now is we'll get this going. So if you could feel the palms of my hands right now, my hands are sweating. I am. The sensor is like it's just one of those things. It's just kind of like, I don't want to break it. This is not going to be the most exciting video I've posted up because usually I'm pretty prepared. So we'll just put that. Can you see it? Yeah, you can see that. Okay, so do is get the solution. So it just says 1 drop along the edge. So whenever you want to drop out there, kid. Jeez, it takes a bit, doesn't it? I've actually no idea if anything went on it there. Try it again. I think that's it. We'll give this a go. Now, did that work? It mostly did. It mostly did. Not fully done. It did actually get rid of some stuff. It should be said, get the ones that are for your sensor, so the actual width of the head is the exact same width of your sensor, so you don't have to go back and forth. Just one across, one back. Let's open up another one of these and try at it again. So, as I say, it's not as scary as I had thought, but knowing how much to use of this is a little bit of annoying. Oh, there we go. Yeah. That looks much better that time around. Okay, so let's have a look. I'll leave this here. If you hear it scratching, that's actually the side of it there was actually scraping along the side of my opening, so I didn't scratch the sensor. So I'm just going to dump this away at the side. The sounds that you get from it, it's just like, it's, oh my god, did I mess up? And let's see, did I mess up? No, I didn't. And that's the dust now gone. There's one or two little bits, so let's give it a final squirt. And we'll just double check again. Yeah, nice one. Pop that back on and off. I don't know what to say. I didn't have any of this planned, and that was easier than I thought it was going to be. Not as scary. So the side of this here was actually scraping along the edge of the mount. So I obviously had been leaning it a little bit, but what I did there was I actually think I only wet it on one side as well. So when you go to go back, I kind of turned it around to make sure it was still wet and brought it back, because I was afraid that if you were trying to dry scrape, you would scrape the sensor. So just be careful of that. So this is done and dusted. So what I'm going to do right now is I'm just going to get a little bit of practice again, see what is the way you should be doing this. Maybe I should have done this in the beginning. It was just to do one of these tests. So if I squeeze it a little bit, yeah, and then go again. Okay, yeah. That looks, it's very difficult to see. You just kind of see a band of wetness, but very difficult to see. So then how does that feel? That's pretty wet. And then the other side. Yeah, okay, yeah. So make sure the droplet goes down right across the middle of it, so it actually spreads across each side to get it wet. I noticed that it wasn't fully wet on one side, hence why you saw me change. Actually, when I had it down, I actually rotated it round and brought it back round again. So anyone watching this probably said that's not advisable to do, but this is literally my first time doing this. So you're learning as I'm learning. Like I said, I wasn't scripting this. This is literally like, I'm a lot calmer now. My heart was just absolutely racing while I was doing that. Just the panic of actually, I don't like, if you know me at all, I really don't like if things break. I like things to work. I'm very particular about that. My drum kit is a complete example of that. You know, if any significant scratching, boom, sold. It's same with my lenses and all, and my camera gear. Like, I saw one video and they were recommending that you maybe get some air around the camera, get rid of any dust, or even get like a cloth and just kind of wipe around the camera. But I do that regularly. I do that while I'm using it. Like even if the screen gets pawed, I'll give it a a little bit of a wipe, you know. I bought a protective screen for the back of the screen and I never put it on. So when it comes to my gear, I'm very particular. I make sure that I do keep it to a high level of cleanness, as well as that. For my lenses and stuff, I don't like there being dust on the lenses, because that means then the dust could be in your photos, especially if you're shooting f14, and it's extra photoshopping, extra stuff you have to worry about, look for in the photos. Is there any dust spots in the photo before I give this to the client? So I try to get rid of all of that. So I actually have two of these, one right here in the studio at all times, and then one in my bag at all times, and it has the filter on the back of it. I don't really know what else to say about this. This was a lot easier than I thought it was going to be. I would say that if you are not comfortable about doing this, don't do it. Go get someone to do it. Go to a camera shop and get them to do it. They know exactly what they're doing. I probably would. I think once a year I'd still get them to have a look at it and look and make sure that, you know, that it's all tip top and all that there. So we'll leave it at that. I hope you enjoyed this video. Hope you got something from it. If you did like this video, give it a thumbs up. Maybe subscribe to my channel. Ring that bell to get notified when I post up. I post up every Thursday. And you can find me also on all the social medias going, even TikTok recently. So you can get me on Instagram, Facebook, sometimes Twitter, TikTok, all under Mark Duffy Photography. And until the next time, later gators.